once again with another live stream. Want to come to y'all real quick, family. Yeah, family. Actually, this has been one of them topics that's been brewing on my mind for quite some time, and I finally want to get it out there because I know it's at the top of the AM. Grand Rising, peace, everybody. I know it might be early for some of y'all. I know over here my time it's like 11:15, but it really feels good because I caught up on some sleep, caught up on some rest. What else? I finally, what I mean, just got that rest, man. Just rested my bones. I'm feeling really good, but I want to come to y'all with this topic because I think that a lot of y'all really need to hear this topic. Hey, what's going on, Lolita? Jucino, um, Jacinto. Hey, what's up, Gerard? What's going on? Yeah, family. Because many of us, man, we have been going through this for a very long time, and I think that this really needs to be nipped in the bud, for a lot of us anyway. Because get them likes up, y'all. Because we have been going through a lot of phases and stages in our lives, and we were trying to understand. Hey, Sharonda Shepherd, what's going on? We were really trying to understand, what we were going through. And many times we alter ourselves and alter our lives, to try to, hey, what's up, Kareem Shabazz? Good to see you, sis. To try to fit into this world and, try to many times we try to fit into society, fit in with the friends, because, the thing about it is we were always different, we knew that we were different, and we tried to bring that different type of energy around people in this world, but come to find out many people were not really ready for the kind of energy that we were bringing. So oftentimes we will try to fit in no matter what, but we try to get a greater understanding, on why, what I'm saying, we were going through so much of the hate, so much of the narcissism, and then of course, what I mean, a lot of times we were, alter ourselves to try to please others. But see, the one thing that I've learned over the years is, what I mean, over the years is that, you know, um, the whole entire time it wasn't you, it was them. And see, many times we will try to bring ourselves to a level, where people are, just so we can be accepted. But see, what I've learned over the years is that there's no need to be accepted by these people. Why? Because they're not even accepting themselves. You cannot be accepted or respected by a person or people when they don't respect themselves. If they don't love or respect themselves, they never going to love nor respect you. And that is something that you got to understand. And that is one of the main reasons why I said you got to stop people pleasing. You want to know why I say stop the people pleasing? Because the people you try to please, they really don't give a shit about you anyway. And even also, they don't give a damn about themselves. For one, when they look at themselves in the mirror, it is nothing pleasing about themselves. They are not pleased within themselves. They are not pleased with the image that they look in the mirror. They are not pleased the way how, or how they claim how life has handled their deck of cards. But many a times, people cannot stand their own reflection, so they bring their own reflection into a projection onto others. They will take the ugly, instead of them trying to work on their own projection, they will take the ugly projection and bring it onto others. And so, yeah, that's real talk. They don't even want to take the time. They don't even want to take the time nor take the responsibility to even, work on themselves to even feel better about themselves. So oftentimes these are the same people to where as though, you will be up in a situation where you try to please them when at the same time they never going to be pleased anyway. You have to understand, like I told y'all, it really doesn't matter what these people got to say or think anyway. Why? Because for one, you're never going to please them. You got to learn to start pleasing yourself. You got to start to learn to even date yourself. You got to be loving of yourself, appreciative of yourself. You got to really indulge in yourself and understand when you do that, it's not you being arrogant. Let's be clear about something. There's a difference between being arrogant and being confident. You feel me? It is a difference. Hey, what's up, Aha? What's up, Corey D? Hey, innocent love misunderstood. You feel me? And see, many times you will go, many times, we went through life, trying to like, fit in with these people and try to like, you know, pretty much get an understanding, and right, and at the same time, what happens is you start to pick up a lot of habits, and what you're doing is you wind up altering yourself. You start losing yourself. When you try to please others, you begin to lose yourself. Remember that. You lose yourself trying to please somebody else. And see, that's the main thing what you got to understand first. You got to be able to love and please yourself first. You got to love yourself first and please yourself first. You have to. Because the last time I checked, when I was accomplishing a goal, nobody's opinion helped me to accomplish a goal. The last time I checked, somebody's opinion did not help me cash a check. So that's part of the reason why I say you got to stop the people pleasing and you got to find a way to win. You got to find a way to win for your damn self. Why? Because if you're trying to please others, you are going to begin to start living an altered life. You're going to begin to start living an altered life that your soul is going to cry out because you are not being pleased. You are not really fulfilling your own self. Your inner self is going to, excuse me, y'all. Your inner self is going to begin to start crying out and screaming out like, look, I'm not fully being who I am or who I want to be. It's going to begin to cry out. So guess what? You got to stop trying to please people. You got to you got to stop trying to put everybody else first. You got to learn to put yourself first. And see, people will try to use and manipulate that, try to make it seem like, oh, you being selfish, so I'm only looking out for yourself. And at the same time, you got to look out for them. But at the same time, they're being very manipulative. Into ways though you give it more of yourself to them, but you're not giving more of yourself to yourself. You got to learn to give more of yourself to yourself than to somebody else. And we got to stop trying to live for other people or have other people try to relive their life through us. And that's what a narcissist does as well. They will try to take it alter your life, like your life and your gifts really ain't shit, and they will use them and manipulate them against you. You know what I mean? And pretty much, I'm saying, whenever you do something, they want to take credit for it. And that is another way how they use and manipulate, and that's another form in the way of people pleasing. Narcissists love for their supply to people, to be a people pleaser, which means having control of them, but pretty much pleasing them, keeping them at a lower level. You staying at a lower level, that is a part of the people pleasing, and that is something that you got to stop and you got to drop. You got to stop and drop the people pleasing, and you got to stop thinking about what they got to say or think about you, because for the most part they always going to have a negative opinion about you anyway. And like Clint Eastwood said, he said like the older that I get, the more I begin to understand. He said the older that you get, he said the more you begin to realize you can live a life that everybody doesn't understand. And guess what? I'm really at that point right about now. I've been at that point for quite some time, and it's like I'm not going to be letting so many people into the circle for real, and that's how you got to do it as well. You can't always invite certain people in your circle because they always going to have a certain agenda, but at the same time you got to stick to the script. You got to stick to your own agenda. you know People are going to come amongst you, to disrupt your agenda. So that's why I said you got to find a way to win for yourself. You always got to put yourself first. Haley Rygaard, facts, and that is nothing wrong with that. Why? Because in the end, all you're going to have is yourself, because after they use you up, guess what? You are going to be back to yourself. And that means sometimes you might have to go back to square one when you was already at square six, going to square seven, number eight. So guess what? You got to like set the boundaries, and which means you got to set boundaries in your mind. It's like, that is what I'm practicing, what I'm doing every single day is to, like, not, pretty much to remove myself into, like, not reliving out the old scenarios, into thinking what how things could have changed or how things could have been. It's like, no, it happened that way and it happened for a reason. But it's like, now you back on track, you back on course. Now you are getting focused on what you need to be doing. Why? Because you was already going to higher levels anyway. So that's what you need to be doing. That's why I say you got to stop people pleasing. You can't always, understand something. As you live in your life, it's going to be people that's not going to understand it. They're going to be mad and upset because they can't understand you. But guess what? That is a part of keeping the privacy within yourself. That's how you maintain to keep things quiet. See, when you setting boundaries, you are setting up the privacy for yourself and also for your mindset. You got to set boundaries for your mind, your body, and your soul, and your financial. Because for one, when you start protecting those and you really get focused, you feel me, and you start getting back to yourself and you start, taking really taking charge of your life. That's what it's all about. When you stop the people pleasing, it is all about taking charge of your life and not letting others take in charge for it and try to relive, their life through you. Why? Because they are seeing a reflection of themselves that they could have been, or that they wish they could have been. Because guess what? You feel me? You feel me? I mean, not now. It's not only women. That crash and burn. Certain men they crash and burn. Both sexes they crash and burn if they don't take care of themselves. If these people are not taking, because the people you're trying to please, oftentimes they don't really give a damn about you, and most of the time they don't give a damn about their goddamn self. So what is the purpose of even trying to people please and half-assing yourself for people who don't give a damn about themselves? You understand? You don't need to keep up with the Joneses. You don't need to be, like I said, try to keep up with the Joneses, or, trying to be, flashy or anything or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, my thing is this. I've always been this way, but I guess you could say now I'm moving more smarter because, you know, I feel as though you as a person, you should always, keep yourself up and maintain your image. You want to know why? Because it says a lot about you. Because wherever you go, I'm telling you, man, that leaves a trail. But see, like I said, when you're doing it, when you're taking care of yourself, you are doing it for yourself. You are happy and pleasing yourself, because the more that you do that, the more that you take care of yourself, the more you're tapping into yourself. You should really, take care of yourself and not let yourself go. And understand that when you're doing that, you are not trying to please other people. You are really pleasing yourself. But of course, these will be the same people hating on you, talking about who you trying to impress. You feel me? But the whole entire time, you were pleasing yourself. You feel me? Of course, we were pleasing ourselves. And some, of course, we all might have went through the phase where we try to please others and all that. You feel me? But see, as time go along, you see these same people, man, they start to disappear. And these people, man, these people don't really got it like they said. These people never really had it like you thought they had, or like how they said how they or like how they said how they got it, or like how they so-called had it, or supposed to have it. You feel me? So, what you gotta understand is that these people will be in a secret competition with you. You feel me? But see, you don't need to be in a competition with anybody, because you mainly in competition with yourself when you look in the mirror every single day. Hey, Paula McClinton, him a rereader. You feel me? You understand? You don't need, you don't need to walk around on eggshells worried about somebody's opinion or other people's opinion on a daily basis. You want to know why? Because it's like the more you people please, then like I said, you begin to start questioning your own self, your own reality. Why? Because you were living out someone else's reality, which is not yours. Your soul wasn't called to live out someone else's reality. You were not brought here to live out someone else's reality. Because guess what? Their reality is going to lead to brutality. And it's like in their reality, the reason why I say lead to brutality because they going to start brutally destroying you mentally. They're going to destroy you mentally. And you don't need to be, you know what I mean, subject to, you know what I mean, to like to like any criticism or any negativity. You feel me? Or walk around here thinking about what people got to say and think about you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean, it's all about being comfortable in your own skin. You have to walk around with the confidence in your own mind. You feel me? That you are the shit. You know what I mean? To yourself. You got to feel that way. You want to know why? Because why not? Why not look good and build up the confidence for yourself? And you're doing it for yourself. Why not? Why not do that for yourself? Why not take care of yourself and why not have that confidence into building yourself up? You feel me? Is and right, and it's also a mental thing. It's something that I work on every single day. You feel me? Because I've seen over the years how every time when I talk, some people they see it as a competition. They see it, you know what I mean, like it seems like I'm overshadowing them. And it's not about you trying to overshadow, it's all about you shining your light. So guess what? Don't dim your light trying to please low vibrational beings. Don't dim your light. Don't dim your light for low vibrational beings. Stop trying to please low vibrational people. You can't be doing that. None of us shouldn't be doing that. You feel me? You got to go out there and find a way to win for your goddamn self and not try to relive, you know what I mean, somebody else's dream. Or you know what I mean, someone else's goal, or they using you, you know what I'm saying, for their own little agenda. It's like they want to use to manipulate your gifts, you know what I'm saying, against you, but you know what I mean, but you know what I'm saying, but it's like they're using your gifts against you, but only for their own selfish gain. It's like they will use it, you know what I'm saying, but then of course take credit. So at the same time, you got to break away and you got to do it for your goddamn self. But yet they will try to turn around and make it seem like what you were doing is so wrong. Like, you know what I mean? Or they would try to make it seem like, you know what I mean, what you're doing is not really that great. Or you're not at a great level. When at the same time, if they didn't think you wasn't so great, then why would they need to say something? And guess what? You don't need to be in the competition. Because guess what? When they try to put you in the competition, that is the trap they want to put you in anyway. That is the trick bag. Haters and narcissists always want to put you in the trick bag, you know what I mean, to bring you down to the level, which is at a lower level. Don't fall for the tricks, right? Don't fall for them tactics of falling into like a competition with somebody that is in a secret competition against you. You don't need to be in competition with nobody. Why? You got to be able to walk out here with your head held high and you doing you. You feel me? Like I said, if you want to walk out here, man, you want to be fresh, fly, clean. You want to look nice, brothers, man. You want to be properly groomed. You want to look very you know what I'm saying, very color coordinated, very cordial. I'm talking about looking like you on your best shit. I say go ahead and go for it. You want to know why? Because for one, you are your own man. You your own self. You know what I'm saying? You are, you know what I'm saying? If you see yourself as a God, then guess what? Then I feel as though the gods need to operate and look like that and should carry like that. And you should walk with your head held high. You should be able to walk out here with your head held high and not care, you know what I'm saying, not caring about what anybody got to say or think. And especially if you want to walk out here, you know what I'm saying, being real clean, you know what I'm saying, smooth, fly, fresh, you ain't trying to shit on nobody. You feel me? It is about you are, it's like you as a man, you were setting the example and you were leading by example for yourself. When you lead by example for yourself and you carry that confidence and you're not even worried about what another man got to say or think, it is so refreshing and it is so liberating and it's so revealing at the same time. because us as men gotta operate like that. And you know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? And especially for the sisters. If you want to look real nice, sisters, you know what I'm saying, you wanna look good, you wanna be in shape, you know what I'm saying, you wanna, you know what I'm saying, like you know what I mean, keep your hair done, your feet done, your nails done, you know what I mean, you wanna keep yourself looking really dressed real nice. I'm talking about keep your bodies intact, keep your body in shape. And then of course, you know what I'm saying, yeah, I'm looking real nice, but of course not too revealing, but you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? But like I said, leaving something to the imagination. But of course, sisters looking really, really good and keeping themselves intact and not really caring about what other women got to say or think. I feel as though that's a great thing. I feel as though that is a great thing because you know to see sisters looking like that, especially when they on their best and when they not, you know what I'm saying, you know, being trying to be a bad bitch, but they being, you know, great quality women. That is such a great thing, you know, to see sisters looking like that, especially when they got their confidence. It does go a long way. And I feel as though that brothers and sisters, we need to walk out here on a daily basis every day with our heads held high because guess what? It's going to be people that's going to be looking at you anyway, regardless. So, like I said, I mean, regardless, it's going to be those of them that's going to, you know what I mean, that's going to have something to say negative. But guess what? At the end of the damn day, it's like, why should you even pay attention or even try to succumb to their opinion? That is the whole entire purpose. Why they want to have a negative opinion about you is really about themselves. So you can't, you know what I mean? So you should not fall to the trap or fall victim into feeling, you know what I mean, great about yourself. You should never feel less about yourself or because you want to feel greater about yourself. Never fall to opinions feeling less about yourself, all because you want to feel confident about yourself. What's up, Rashid? You feel me? You gotta find a way to win. I'm talking about that's all about self development. That is a part of self development. Because if you want to accomplish great things, you got to have the confidence within yourself. You got to have that in your mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like what a person gonna think about you. You know what I mean? It's not gonna make you shit. It's not gonna make you tick. You feel me? That quote what Jay said, it really I have an understanding of it now. It's like what you trying to pitch to me to eat, you know what I mean? It's not gonna be good for me to digest. Because what's good for you to eat and you digest this shit, it's not gonna be good for me. And at the same time, however way you got it, guess what? I'm not gonna get it your way. That yo, to me, that's a double entendre. And at the same, yep, exactly. So guess what? Your diet, all because that is your diet, that is necessary. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's a part of my diet or needs to be a part of my diet. Why? Because oftentimes the people that are trying to put you on a diet, it's a toxic one. If you trying to live, you know what I'm saying? If you were striving, you feel me, to live at a great level and that is healthy, then you should not be taking on a diet of toxic people. People that want to alter your life always come with a toxic diet. And their diet is always at a lower level to where as though where they are. What they eat is not gonna make you shit. You feel me? And they be the same ones always questioning why do you want to like look a certain way? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? It is because for one, that is that's a part of human nature. Nobody wants a bummy ass man or bummy ass woman. They don't. People want things that look good. I mean, let's keep it real. All human beings want somebody that look good. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. And then, like I said, I'm not saying you doing it for them, but what I'm saying is, if you take the time to go on to please yourself, and you were taking the time out to look good for yourself and to keep yourself active, and you were taking yourself time to keep yourself properly groomed, to have that confidence and to build that confidence in yourself, that takes work. So I say, why not take the time to put in the work, to look good for yourself and to please yourself? Because, like I tell you all the time, it goes a long way. When people see the energy is radiating inside of you, they going to see it. When you start to, it's like when you're feeling good on the inside, that energy is radiant. People can see it in your walk. They can see it in your eyes. They can see it in the way you dress. They can see it in the way that you talk. They can feel it. They can see it. They're going to say to themselves, damn, they really took the time to look good for themselves. Real people are going to see that. Real people are going to see that. Hey, Deborah Ticey. All right, got you, Deborah Ticey. You got to find a way to win, for yourself. You really got to really go ahead and find a way to win and to really build. Let me get away. This damn bumblebee is so damn big. Things. You got to be able to find a way to win for yourself and build yourself up and get credit for you. Get credit to yourself. Get credit to yourself, man. Clap for yourself, applaud for yourself. You gotta yeah, man, you gotta be able to have that great genuine love for yourself when you look in the mirror every single day. And you gotta be proud of yourself. You gotta be proud of yourself, man. And I'm telling you, man, really imagine yourself in your mind and see that's what I'm going back to doing, what I was doing once before. Every time when I was up there talking and stuff like that, I would imagine myself in front of a wide audience, but the thing was, they were listening. You feel me? I was programming myself, to have that confidence, and that is something that I'm doing. So, It's like, It's like on a daily basis, man, really practice something that you want to work on about yourself. Really grow the qualities about yourself. Love the qualities about yourself. Love the way how you sound when you talk. You feel me? It's like I really practice that every day. I keep myself properly groomed, every single day. Yeah, I'm talking about I'm talking about do the little things by keeping your room clean, keeping your bathroom clean. You feel me? I'm talking about even before I leave the house, I make sure my blankets are folded. My shoes a certain way. Because I want to come home after the day of work to a nice clean looking room, and that right there, it really builds your self esteem. That's one of the main things we have to work on in our community is our self esteem, because a lot of our people, they have very low self esteem. A lot of our people do not want to take the time to even build themselves up and know and build up their self-esteem. And that is something we got to work on in our community. We got to work on our self-image. It really matters. You got to work on that every single day. It really matters. And image is everything. But you got to be able to look it in the mirror and be happy with it. You got to be able to be happy with the image that you see in the mirror that you look at on a daily basis. Why? Because before you die, you're going to be looking at the image every day. Every single day, you're going to be looking at yourself. Wherever you go, that's where you're going to be. So you might as well go on and take the time to work on yourself, to better yourself. Better the way how you look, better the way how you feel, better the way how you carry yourself, better the way how you talk, better the way how your mindset is, you know, change your thoughts, change your mindset, change your perception, change your outlook in life. Stop looking at everybody else. Start looking at your goddamn self. Stop the people pleasing. Stop looking at what they thinking about you. It doesn't matter what they are thinking about you. It doesn't matter. Why? Because they don't even love the image that they see within themselves. We got to stop falling to negative projections what other people are putting on. Oh, no, you can't do that. No, you can't do that. Nah, man, you too old for that. Nah, you too old for that. As a matter of fact, you too young to be in that stressed out position that you were in. You were too young and stressed out. You feel me? At the age that that you are. You too old to be acting childish, and you were too young to be stressed out. Damn. That's what you should tell the hater and the narcissist. You were too old to be stressed out, and you were too damn. It's like, yup, you were too young to be stressed out, and you were too old to be acting childish. And guess what? We are too damn old to try to be pleasing, some of these guys. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, we are too old to be pleasing any of these damn people. You want to know why? Because if you take a look back on your life, guess what? All of those people you see in your life, they are far gone. You know, you got to be able to look in that mirror and say that I'm going to strive and I'm going to build myself up. You feel me? And I'm not going to fall, you know what I mean, to the opinions. You feel me? And I'm not going to like, I'm not going to alter my brain, you know what I'm saying, of the way how people were projecting things on me. You feel me? Do not succumb to the negative projections of people's opinions. Like Les Brown said, peace to that brother. Never let other people's opinions become your reality. That's right. Stop people pleasing and stop letting your life become the reality of someone else's opinions. It is their own negative projections about themselves. Oh yeah, you're right about that, Fred, man. Narcissists get worse as they age. They won't accept any positive inputs from healthy people. No, the hell they don't. No, the hell they don't. Oh yeah, Vinny Pots and Pans. Hey, Shantae Netterville. Hey, yo. Peace to be. Hey, Virgin E. Bomb. Virgil the Burner. Hey, Sensei TBA. Uh-huh. Hey, Duque. Hey, Will 23. Hey, Deborah Ticey. Peace, everybody. I did not, shout out. Hey, Rashi Holmes. Hey, Marie Reader. Hey, Corey D. Peace, everybody in the chat. Hey, Original One. Paula McLennan. Charles Woodson. Wilson. I see everybody in the chat. Get them likes up, y'all. Hey, POP. Peace, everybody in the chat. Yeah, y'all. You know, what is the point of living average? What is the point of living out with somebody, what they thinking about you, especially if it's something that's going to be negative? Because what you got to understand now, you know, now that you're older and that you're wiser, it wasn't you, it was them. Because see, you know what I mean, they already saw something in you. Me and Deborah Ticey talked about this yesterday, is that, you know, you just don't know how great you really look to somebody. Thank you, Aha, for the putting up the links that I'm in the chat. If you'd like to show support, if you would like to, the links are in the chat. Aha has the links in the chat. Thank you, Aha. You feel me? This is what you got to understand, and this is what you're going to be going through. I'm going through going forward. You gotta understand. You got to find a way to win. You got to fight your way to win. You got to find a way to win, and you know what I'm saying, and not continuously, you know what I mean, struggle with the things people were saying about you. It was really them saying the things about themselves, but all what they were nothing but negative projections of words and spells that they were trying to project onto you, so you can get the feeling that way about yourself. Why? Because they already saw something much more greater in you. So the minute you start, you know what I mean, like being manipulated by them, that's when the people pleasing starts, and you begin to lose yourself. You begin to lose yourself when you please somebody else. Now that you were pleasing yourself, you were losing everybody else, because you got to, you know what I mean, collect yourself. You know what I mean? You got to recollect yourself, rebuild yourself, rebuild back that confidence. You know what I'm saying? Get your glow back. You understand? You got to keep that glow. You got to build up that protection. You gotta set the boundary. You feel me? And it really all starts in the mind, and it's all about thinking highly of yourself. Once again, if you fell, if you might have fell from that, you understand? You don't need to keep up with none of these people or try to explain yourself. That is another thing what I tell you all the time. Do not explain yourself. Stop explaining yourself. Explaining yourself is draining yourself. You want to know why? Because the more you explain, the more you feel drained. Oftentimes, when you get the explaining, that is you're pretty much being extracted. Your energy and your gifts are being extracted from you, and they already seeing it, but they want you to get you to start explaining your gifts, because your gifts is a part of your goals. So the minute they find out what your goals are, because what they will do is they will try, first off, they will ask what you're doing. And the minute you will say this, and then you'll tell them your goals and your dreams, and then they will start casting off their negative projections. So, nah, I think you should be doing this. I don't really think this is going to work out. I think you should be doing this and this and this. You know what I mean? Like, I've been doing this. You know what I mean? It's like that's when the passive aggressiveness starts to come in, and they start casting the negative projections, the negative projections about themselves onto what you're doing. And then that's when the minute they will try to make it seem like you're not really doing anything. That's another manipulation tactic. And you would say, I am doing something, and then they would say, okay, so tell me what you're doing. And you will start telling them everything what you're doing. And that's you pretty much extracting your lifeline right there. That is your blood. You were next to a shark. You just have revealed your life's plan. And that shark, that narcissistic ass shark, is going to take a bite out of you and suck that blood out of you. And they are going to be taking that gift, and they're going to jump on your plan, and they're going to take it and manipulate it and use it for their own selfish reasons, get what they want out of it, and then they're going to either leave you alone, or you're going to leave them alone, because you're going to figure out that you were being manipulated the whole entire time. They will get you. They will get you to start talking about your plan, and then they will try to make it seem, and then they will try to manipulate it against you like your plan is not really that good or great, or then they will try to prop themselves up or somebody else against you, like what they are doing is so much better. And the whole entire time, they are talking down at you with their fake constructive criticism, with their passive aggressiveness. Passive aggressiveness is fake constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much they project it onto you about themselves. Like what you're doing is not so great, but what they doing is even greater. But they are really manipulating your gifts, and they really manipulating your goals and your dreams and your gifts against you. They are using it for their selfish reasons, altering, you know what I'm saying, what you need to be doing. Altering. Yes. That's why you gotta say fuck them and find a way to win. You got to say the hell with them, and you got to find a way to win. You want to know why? Because this is your life that needs to be, this is your life that needs to be led by you and you only. You feel me? You are the God or the goddess, and you are living this life that needs to be led by you. You are leading by example in your life. So if you are doing the things that needs to be done, and you are carrying yourself, you are in your mind working at you are in your mind, you know what I'm saying, on a daily basis, every single day, working at it, working at yourself, working on yourself, seeing yourself at a high level, practicing those things at a high level, putting those things into practice. Having that confidence and putting it into practice. You feel me? Having that confidence and putting it into practice, working on those things about yourself. Think, hey, Yvonne. Thank you, Yvonne Knight. You understand? You are not going to be fulfilled when you are living a altered life. Thank you, Son of the Most High. You feel me? You are not going to live an altered life and you're going to be fulfilled. You cannot, I'm telling you, it's like you were going to feel so sad and hurt because you did not really fulfill it, especially in a time frame where you felt like you could have did it at a younger time. You feel me? Or you never did it in your whole lifespan. You feel me? You gotta understand. You gotta understand, man. The people pleasing, man. It really irks it irks your mind and your soul because the people pleasing, it really stops your freedom of expression of who you really are. Narcissists use people pleasing as a mechanism to keep you at a lower level. That's what you got to understand about the narcissist. They use they want you to be a people pleaser towards them. That's what you got to understand. The haters want you to alter your life. The narcissist wants you to control and alter and pretty much, you know what I'm saying, live a people pleasing life. The narcissist wants you to live a capped life. Hmm. Yes, they want you to live a cap life. I just had the acronym. Damn. Hey, Virgil Thomas. Stop feeling guilty all because you want to live your life and get your shine on in your life. They want you to live a controlled, altered. You feel me? Controlled, altered. What's the P? I just had it. Yeah, they want you to live a controlled, altered, people pleasing life. And that life is all capped for real. And that life is pretty much living a lie. You were pretty much living a lie. When you were people pleasing, you were living a lie. You want to know why? Because you were lying to yourself. You feel me? The reason why I said you got to stop the people pleasing because you were lying to yourself. You were trying to live a life. You feel me? You are trying to live. Thank you, Aha, for the donation. You feel me? You are living a life. You feel me? That is like a lie. When you were people pleasing, you were living a lie. To sum it all up, you were living a lie because you were living a life that trying to, please others. You were not being fulfilled at all. Thank you, Aha. Appreciate it. Your life is not being fulfilled at all. Exactly right. You were going along to get along, and that's not a way to live. Thank you, C Mac. You were going along to get along, and you're trying to keep up with the goddamn Joneses. And like I said, me and this dude at my old job had a talk. He said, like, he said, when you think back on it, man, he said, when you think about it, he said, all of that shit mean nothing. Me and this brother used to have really good conversations. Deep great ones like this. Man to man talks. Great conversations. You feel me? And see, what I'm doing is, man, I'm really loving this life, man. As far as like, I'm really loving taking charge of my life and really enjoying the well-being of B Miles, and that's what you gotta do, man. You know, you gotta enjoy your well-being while you on this planet. You got to enjoy the very things that make you tick. The very, you know what I mean, like, you know what I'm saying. Even the things that, that might be my flaws, I accept them. You know, you really gotta start living a life that's being fulfilling. You know what I mean? That I'm talking about at the end of the day, that you can really sleep good at night. Just like me, man. I get a joy. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Working. Why? Because, now that I'm back to working and stuff like that, I get a joy of just getting my ass up early and just putting in work and coming home and being able to relax, knowing that I'm out there putting in work, and at the same time I'm enjoying my well-being to the point where, like, what I'm saying, I'm starting to see like how in certain ways I'm kind of looked upon as like looked upon as leadership. You feel me? That is me shining my light. But then of course I'm not being arrogant with it. You understand what I'm saying? You really got to like love the qualities about yourself and really grow those qualities about yourself. Really enjoy life every day of seeing yourself grow and your qualities grow, and you're not trying to please everybody. Fuck them. It doesn't matter what they got to say or think. You don't need to please them, because all of the people you were trying to please, guess what? They no longer around. These people don't even got it no more. I'm talking about most of the people that I've seen. They have fallen off. They don't got nothing anymore. I'm talking about. I've literally seen it like after 2008, '09. It was like all of the ones, I'm saying, that I was trying to please. Like I remember that, like in my 20s. I think a lot of us went through that in our 20s. You know what I'm saying? Trying to like, fit in, trying to find our way. You feel me? Trying to understand who we are, and oftentimes like we had an understanding, but we were just amongst different people. But oftentimes, what I mean, we were around certain people, and those experiences, what I mean, kind of alter us in certain ways. You feel me? And I'm gonna say, don't get me wrong, it's nothing wrong with that in certain ways, but some of them ways we need to like unlearn from. You feel me? We gotta unlearn certain behaviors, and we got to start, developing, I'm saying, our mindset once again, and start redeveloping, and rebuilding our confidence once again, redeveloping our self-image, rebuilding our self-image. What else? What else? Yeah, I'm talking about taking charge. I'm talking about, I can't wait to treat myself, because I'm going to be building back up the wardrobe again, of course, keeping myself properly groomed. I'm so glad for that. You feel me? You feel me? I'm talking about, that is a part of taking the initiative to take the time, to grow yourself. Even when I was in network marketing and stuff like that, they always talked about, growing yourself and really building up your self image, and, carrying yourself a certain way. Why? Because it says a lot about you. It says a lot about your character. Why? Because think, that's right, how your vibration, it really naturally attracts people. When you are attracted, you got to be so attracted to yourself. And like I said, if you're not happy and satisfied with yourself, start working and developing on yourself. Start looking in the mirror at yourself. Do not be afraid to look in the mirror at yourself and start developing yourself, and fall in love with yourself, and have the confidence in yourself. That's right, Randall Thomas. That's right, Shantae Netterville. I see you, Bronze and Dip Sun Kiss. And your sisters going in. Brothers and sisters, y'all are going in. Thank you. Y'all get them likes up. More people need to hear this, man. Because that is a part of, finding a way to win. That is a part of, you know, um, finding a way to win. It shows and it displays strong character. It shows really strong character. It shows great self-esteem. And like I said, when you carry that confidence, you don't need to like display it verbally. People, I mean, it's naturally going to be seen, just by, your presence alone. And I'm going to say this, even as you have a strong presence, it's going to offend certain people. But guess what? You can't be afraid to offend certain people. That's another thing as well. You gotta be unafraid to offend certain people. Certain people are gonna be offended, but so what? That's their problem. Who gives a shit if they offended? If you're offended by my presence and I haven't even said anything to you for real, nor looked your way, that is your problem. I literally seen guys. I came in places where I'm out of my business, and I happen to look over. Guys just start spazzing out for no reason. I'm talking about ready to fight, and I'm looking like, are you serious? You feel me? You got to understand as you walk in amongst that, man, brothers and sisters, you are going to be walking amongst people who going to have low self-esteem about themselves, but you cannot dim your light all because they are feeling a certain way about themselves. You might remind them of how they once was, or you remind them, you know what I'm saying, of what they could have been. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like, brothers, you could remind her of a man that she could have wanted. Sisters, you could have remind sisters, you could remind that man of a woman that he could have had once had or he wanted. You feel me? It's like as you were walking amongst these people and of these beings, you gotta understand you are going to be a mirror reflection and a reminder of certain things that oftentimes that we don't see and understand. But guess what? It's not your problem. You know what I'm saying? Or you might finally be that person that they were looking for. Like, oh my gosh, I'm talking about when you walk around with that confidence, and when you walk around with that confidence so high, and you were looking good, you walking good, you feeling good, you looking good, you walking good, talking good. I'm telling you, it is like on a whole nother level. It is another level that certain people just do not understand. They can't understand it, but certain people are going to see me like, whoa, they are. They going to be like, damn. You feel me? Understand something that certain people going to be intimidated, but so what? If they intimidated of your presence, then that's their fault. Why would you need to question me because I want to look good? Ain't that a shame? People want to question you. Hey, Apple Cider. Hey, AV. People want to question you why you want to look good. And it's always the same people that does that. When you look at them, Jesus Christ, Lord have mercy. It makes you wonder, why does this person look the way that they look? And you want to question me? I've heard it from men and women. Who you trying to impress? My damn self. When the person start asking you questions like that, they are the ones who got low self-esteem. They don't have no type of self-esteem at all. When people start asking you questions like that, they got low self-esteem. And oftentimes when they doing that, oftentimes what they saying is, I don't want you to be looking good all the time because I don't want you to be outshining me. That's what they're really saying. Really, what they saying is, I don't want you looking too damn good because I don't want you outshining me. Yo, chill, man. You don't always gotta be fresh all the time. Yo, you can dress down a little bit. Yo, you know what I mean? Like, yo, man, like, yo, I see you, man. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Yo, who the fuck are you to come to me to tell me why I shouldn't be fresh all the time? Yeah, I get that. Yeah, you can dress down a little bit, but bro, I don't need you to explain that shit to me, man. Exactly right. Hidden jealousy. And these would be the same niggas standing amongst other niggas, you know what I mean, like chicken head scallywags and scutterbuckets and 304s talking about you, you know what I'm saying, amongst themselves, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like little bitches. For real, for real. And women be doing the same thing to other women as well. Mm-hmm. I see what you mean, bronze dip and sun kiss. Yup. Yeah, yup. Certain people are going to be offended because you take pride in your appearance and you look good. And I look at it as like, so what? That is your goddamn problem, and this is my prerogative. If I want to look good, that's my prerogative, and if you're intimidated, that's your problem. That's another quote we can go by B Miles. If I want to look, if you're intimidated because I look good, look, I don't look good, and that's my prerogative, and you're intimidated, that's your problem. I'm going to look good because it's my prerogative, and if you're intimidated, that is your problem. It is not my fault that you do not take the pride in the self initiative to take the pride to look good before your goddamn self, to keep up your appearance. It is not my goddamn problem. That is your fucking fault. That is nobody's motherfucking fault but yours. It is nobody else's goddamn fault that you don't take the time and initiative and the pride, you feel me, to go out there and to like look good for yourself and please yourself. You got to find a way to win in your life. Ain't nobody gonna dress you. Ain't nobody gonna look good for you. You feel me? Ain't nobody gonna wash your ass. Ain't nobody gonna do that for you. You gotta do it for yourself. You feel me? So yeah, family, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here for a little while. Go ahead and relax a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Chill out. I love live streaming to y'all for real. Yeah, it's been another good live stream, family. I know it's a little early. It's like I'm 12, 11 over here. As a matter of fact, it's 12:12 now. Yep, it's 12:11 going on 12:12. My watch a little fast. Oh, yeah, no doubt, hi. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. And yeah, but like I said, yeah, man, like I said, stay focused on your journey and stop the people pleasing, man. You know, you really gotta, stop the people pleasing. You got to, stop trying to live off of their, stop trying to live off those projections that they are projecting onto you. You understand? You got to, thank you, no doubt, thank you, Graham Seven. You got to go on your journey of self love and yeah, you got to go on your journey of self love, self appreciation, self applauding. Yeah, you got to stay focused on your journey. You got to please yourself, man. Be happy within yourself. People, what I mean, trying to people please, man. It's not good. You lose yourself when you're trying to people please somebody else. You feel me? Peace, everybody on all her, y'all. You feel me? It's like I said, fam. I'm gonna jump off here till next time. I'm definitely gonna come to y'all later tonight, man. With Never Live Stream for real. And like I said, family, one love once again. Peace out.